Please. Good morning, Mr. Garcia. Sir, you were charged with assault of a family member. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor. On June 7th, 2024, officers were dispatched to the complaining witness's residence and met with JV, a minor. The defendant is her older brother. They were having an argument because someone went through his items in his room. The defendant kicked her in her midsection area, causing her to fall on the floor, and struck her with a fist several times. Her younger brother also witnessed this. She felt pain.
This is already a heavy start: assault of a minor, sibling violence. And the judge clearly wondering why this case took 2 years to land in his courtroom. When delays like this happen, it usually signals paperwork issues, warrant problems, or someone avoiding court. Question for viewers: do you think the delay should impact how the judge handles this case? Let me know.
Defendant left the location before the officers arrived. That concludes.
This is old, huh?
Yes, Judge.
This is from 2024. We're just now getting it? Is it a 2B?
Yes, Judge, it must have been a 2B. We do have another offense from a 2024 date as well, so I'm not sure what brought them in this day.
Mr. Garcia, I'm sending you for a drug and alcohol test. I want to know what, if anything, is in your system now, and you're to come back. If you ever take off again, I'm going to make your bond extremely high. No more PR bonds. Do you understand me?
Yes, sir.
You are on bond for a felony as well. Will keep my county safe at all costs. You understand?
Yes, sir.
I'm going to appoint your lawyer today, but I'm sending you for a drug test. You must take the test and come back. You understand?
Yes, sir.
All right. I want to send him for a test.
Can you send these charges?
Judge, we do have a few more agreements, however, the attorneys are not
Oh.
present.
Okay, we'll wait. Then Mr. Lopez, you were charged with criminal trespass. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor. On April 11th, 2025, in Harris County, Texas, officer was working patrol when he observed a motor vehicle that matched the description of a vehicle that was recently stolen by 3 armed Hispanic males. The officers conducted a traffic stop. The defendants disregarded officers' verbal commands by staying in the vehicle. The driver continued to disregard commands by putting the motor vehicle in drive and operating the motor vehicle through the parking lot. More specifically, the driver drove approximately 20 miles per hour toward Officer Martin and his motor vehicle. The driver continued to evade for approximately 2 miles until the vehicle was damaged such that it could no longer operate. Defendants were detained and a stolen handgun was located under the driver's seat. The complaining witness mentioned that he was robbed at gunpoint by 3 Hispanic males who took his motor vehicle without his consent.
Charge anyone with the aggravated robbery?
We do not. I do not see that here. I'm not sure.
Notice how the judge immediately shifts tone here. This isn't just legal procedure anymore. It's a full warning shot. Anytime a judge mentions immigration status and says you'll be stuck like Chuck, that's courtroom language for you're playing with fire. Higher risk charges: evading at night, a judge ready to lock things down hard.
Mr. Lopez, I'm going to find that there's sufficient probable cause to go forward with your case. Was this in the middle of the night? Was this in the middle of the night? I don't know what your immigration status is,
señor López, pero si no está en este país con
End up going to
permiso,
jail.
termina yendo a la cárcel, la inmigración lo encuentra
You know,
con
on you,
uso,
you will be stuck like Chuck in there.
ahí como yo hasta que este caso se
I
termine.
want you to
Yo quiero
understand
que
that
usted
I'm
entienda
everything in my
en
power to
todo
protect my
para poder
city.
para proteger a los ciudadanos
And that you become a
justos, si
danger.
encuentra que usted es
It's
peligro,
really not going to go well.
eso no le va a ir bien, usted lo entiende.
Yes, sir.
I'm sending you now for a drug and alcohol test, and then you're to come right back. If you fail the test, if you fail to come back, I will issue a warrant for your arrest. Do you understand?
Entiende.
You're ordered not to use alcohol, illegal drugs, and I'm putting a monitor on you so I know where you are at all times, and I'm giving you a curfew because I don't want you out in the middle of the night.
Quiero que usted esté por allá afuera.
Tell me you have the co-defendants, please, so we know who they
Dígame que
are.
tienen las buenas de
Cole, the co-defendants, so I know who to tell them not to hang out with.
para que usted pueda decir con quién no debe estar.
We have a
Tenemos
couple of names
un
here.
par de
The,
nombres
You can just give
aquí.
me like a cause number, that'd be great.
all right. The cause number is going to be 255-956-2.
That's our cause number.
Oh, the cause number for the co-defendant?
Co-defendant.
I don't see it here in the DIM, so I'm pulling up the offense.
Is Bonilla the only co-defendant?
Bonilla and Hernandez, I believe.
Okay, I don't have Hernandez in this case.
Can you give me one of the cause numbers that you have?
Yes, Judge, I have Bonilla, the cause number is 255-9576.
Your Honor, I have Hernandez if you'd like that as well.
Tiene la Bonilla y Hernández.
Yes,
What
it
is it? What's the other cause number, Paul?
It is 1911823.
So they got Hernandez on the act of assault with the evading
Yes, Your Honor.
and the evading.
Robo con grabante.
There's a problem with the three case. It looks like they put the defendant as the lawyer also as the, and I don't know if that's fair. So they take care of it. But if you want to take a look, they put the defendant as a lawyer. Mr. Luke,
Señor,
it's 255-9576. Mr. Lopez,
señor López.
I don't want you hanging
Yo
around
no
with the other
quiero que
two
usted esté con
co-defendants in
los
this
dos
case.
acusados en este caso.
Find that you hang
Si
out with them.
encuentro que está con
Likewise, I will
ellos,
revoke your bond, put
igualmente
you in
le
jail.
revoco su fianza y lo pongo en la cárcel.
Don't
No,
danger my city. Do you understand?
ciudad, ¿lo entiende?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I want to sign now. Okay, take a seat for me, sir.
Yeah. Judge, do you want me to appoint or we wait?
Yeah, no, okay. So, no weapons, no contact with the co-defendants, no using GPS with a curfew, please. The curfew is 9 p.m. to 6 a.m.
It's being corrected. They have, John Jaworski.
Yeah, that's right. That's the lawyer. Mr. Melendez, I want you to understand something, that you have entered into a plea bargain with the state. I don't have to take this plea bargain, and if I give you anything more than what the plea bargain is, you'll be allowed to withdraw your plea, and we can set this case for trial. But did we send him for a test today? Did we send him for a test today?
Drug test?
It was 50 days after when I picked it up.
No, I believe we only did it on day one and you were waiting for him to be clean. But I've already gone through the evidence and got an offer from the state and he decided to accept it. I thought it was 2 months after initial setting and we are now not quite 1 month out. Because I was appointed on 3/28.
Mr. Melendez?
18 now.
Now, within 2 months, have now 2 convictions on your record. If I take this, why would we keep letting you get convictions on your record to hose yourself? You want to take the easy way out in life. That's not a good way to go, because now you are just making it all the more difficult to get jobs. You want to get funding for anything in this life, not with all these convictions you start racking up. Did you start the framing job or no?
Oh well, he didn't like answer me the next day, but I've been doing school, and I have like every day I do it.
In fairness, I did receive emails showing that he just passed his last course and has now moved on to the next one.
So what course is that?
I went through the mental health. Now I'm in U.S. history.
It's great. You don't want to do a probation to try to keep this off your record?
I don't want to do it no more. I've already been coming for like 5, 6 months. I don't want to keep coming and doing it.
When you pick up cases, that's what happens.
I know.
You know, when there are half-ass approach, you get a half-ass result. Now you will end up with a second conviction. You don't want a probation. If you do it, right, depending on how well you do it, I take people off early when they do well. All you have to do is stay drug-free and do probably a class or two. If you do that, you don't end up with a conviction on you. It's up to you.
It's a strain. It's a strain on my family. It's a strain on me. Like I have to get my mom to come here every time with me. She has work to do. My dad works.
What you would do is you would report by where you live.
This moment is huge. The judge is basically spelling out the long-term consequences, multiple convictions, minimum jail time on future cases, and zero room for mistakes. It's the classic crossroads, short-term, easy way out, versus long-term damage. Viewers, if you were in his position, would you take probation to clear your record or choose jail to end the process quickly?
You don't come to court anymore if you get on probation. Have you talked to him about a deferred?
I just got the offer from the state. I did not discuss it deferred with him. When I talked to him about the ins and outs of things, he told me he preferred the idea of a time served. So that was what I asked the DA for. I did not even ask for a deferred.
You gotta understand that you're only hurting yourself more and more and more. You now, from now on, are looking at a minimum of 90 days in jail, any new cases you pick up. If you get buyer's remorse within 30 days, we can talk about it. If you have a change of heart where you would want to prefer to do something else, come back and we can talk. But after 30 days, I lose jurisdiction. This ends up as a conviction on your record for the rest of your life. You can never take it off. You understand? You're charged with fleeing a police officer. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. The agreement that you've worked out is 3 days in jail, credit for the 2 days that you've done. You give up a lot of rights by entering into this agreement. You give up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. You sure you want to do this? How do you plead to the offense? Guilty or not guilty? I'm going to find you guilty and I'll follow you. Good luck to you, Mr. Melendez. Thanks.
Thank you, Judge.
How are you?
Council Police,
You've not been driving?
No, Uber, haven't right.
How hard is it to live in this city as big as it is without the ability to drive?
That's something you take for granted.
Sucks, right?
For sure.
That's all I want you to understand is that, it's a privilege. It's not a right. And we take it seriously. And we have so much death on the road. There are certain things in life that are just elementary. You know what I mean? Certain things you're not supposed to do, right? All I want you to do is recognize that and appreciate it. And that's why we do what we do. We put certain conditions on, I'm happy to take them off you now. I just want you to understand that it's not a right. It's just a privilege. You want a right? Go walk. That's the right that you have. Do you understand?
No, for sure.
That's all I want. Okay? All right, man. Good luck.
Thank you very
We'll
much.
take it. Okay.
See you guys.
Yeah. Please. All right. Good luck, Mr. Villas. All right. Second bond violation. What am I supposed to do?
So his first one was because he picked up a new case. This one, I did speak with him. He is actively in IOP. I did show you those records at the last time that we were here that he got involved in IOP. He is getting drug and alcohol tested at his job too. He is a Marine recruiter. He did pick up some non-alcoholic beer. A lot of them still have alcohol in them. He was trying to still hang out. I get it. He realizes that that's obviously not going to work either at this point, that we're staying away from everything. But he did go get that.
I have to beg you not to violate your conditions of bond. Am I supposed to just be happy and let you go again? Either you have a problem or you just don't care about bond conditions.
Yes, Your Honor. I did.
Whether you say yes, whether you say no, whether you say Your Honor, I already know, I know my name. The point is that you just don't get it. And what do I need to do to ensure that you don't get it?
Oh, I have had several conversations with him, Judge. He is taking this seriously.
You had conversation beforehand.
I understand. He is actively involved in his IOP and has been continuously going to that. He is trying to make a change. He thought that he was doing something better for himself at that point. Obviously, that didn't work out. Right after do you remember the date? It was in March, right?
Yes.
Let's see.
I have like 2 weeks left.
So, let's see.
Casey, let's do this.
He had an initial appointment February 12th, but he did go into custody at that point. So then he had to reschedule it. So the beginning of March, he got involved.
Sending him for a drug and alcohol test now.
Absolutely.
I'm sending you for a test now and you're to come right back. If you fail the test, you can fail to come back. I will revoke your bond. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, take a seat for me.
Okay,
And then-
let's judge.